Welcome back to my Unreal Engine first-person animation tutorial series. So, um, yeah, there wasn't a part in the past days, but yeah, here's a new part. And what we're going to do now is a reload animation, the long-awaited reload animation. And yeah, this will be the longest part, I think, because reload animations are pretty. You have to work pretty long on them because otherwise they're looking a little bad. So, yeah, here's our current project, and it's looking pretty nice. We have a Desert Eagle with some attachments here, and yeah, we can shoot. So what you can see is we created um, a fire animation, so like you see here, but you can see it's not that realistic. So when we fire, he's like snapping back into the position and like it's like static. It's not when you fire in real life, you have like a little jiggle after that. So it's not that realistic here in our game, but we will fix it in the next episode or in the next past episode. No, in the next further episode. Sorry. I can show you a quick example because this is my current project. So my little game where I'm working on, and in the past live streams we created together procedural recoil. So we already have the procedural aiming in our first person animation tutorial project. This name is freaking long, but yeah, we will create in the future procedural recoil. So let me show you this real quick. So here's my little weapon, and when I'm shooting, you can see here that the weapon is like pushing back, but not back forward, because yeah, basically we have the event when we're firing, and then he pushes the weapon back, little screen shake, the weapon is also a little snapping to the left, right, and so on. And when we stop firing, he pushes the weapon back into the position. So yeah, I think this is realistic, more realistic, and I don't know. If you want, we can also create this in the next few episodes. So, but let's go on with the reload. So let's save everything. Okay, nothing to save. So let's go into here, the FPS tutorial folder, and here we have the FP animations and our Desert Eagle. So let's go into the Desert Eagle blend file. So before we create the animation for reload, I explain it to you a little bit. So when you're reloading, we see here, yeah, so we can move our right arm and everything will move with it. So here's our left arm. We can also move it around, so nothing will move with it. But what we want to do is we have to attach the magazine to our left hand. Okay, this is not that difficult, but what difficult is when you try in the future, like in my current project. I close it. So let me explain this. When you have like a assault rifle, and on the side of the assault rifle is like a little, I don't know how it is called, this thing when you want to reload and you put it back and back forward. So this and yeah, you do this with the right hand, but our weapon is like attached to the right hand. So we have to do it for this seconds. We have to attach the weapon to our left hand, and then he's doing the and then you bring the you attach the weapon again to the right hand. So it's pretty complicated, and also it's takes really long to do this, but I think we can do it. But first we go with the reload animation. The reload animation is maybe, I think, a little easier than just this. So let's do the end by like 70. And let's get started. So let's look in the web first, or on YouTube. So first person, or you can't see anything. Wait a minute. So first person, does it equal reload? So you can see here, maybe this. Okay. I'm not sure. I think we don't do this. Okay, so maybe in Call of Duty. Okay, so here he's throwing the mag out to the right, and it's pretty fast. Then he holds the weapon like this, and like pushes another magazine, and then like snapping the slide back. So it's pretty fast. Reload animation needs to be pretty fast, because otherwise it will be boring for the players. So yeah, let's start here. So what you're gonna do first is we press A and I and just insert the reload, the location and rotation at the first frame, and also we're gonna go to object mode and select the armature of our weapon, and then our armature of our hands. So let's go to pose mode again, and so with control and tab you go into to pose mode. So what we're gonna do first is press again A and insert, so everything of our weapon is also right. So we have our slide here, so let's start with our slide pulled backwards. So let's just set the transform orientation to global and press G and Y and pull it like here. Yeah, like this. So we have our magazine here. So let's set the viewport display to front so we can see everything. Yeah, here's our magazine. Okay. So there are no bullets in the magazine, but that's not problematic. So let's start with doing it like so. Go some frames further, and what we're gonna do is the left hand will move like to the side, so out of the screen. The right hand will throw the magazine to the right, or the weapon, like pull it to the right, and the magazine will like fly out or something. So let's enable auto keying, get our left hand, and just get our left hand and just push it or pull it here and save. So now what you're gonna do is So we want to throw it like this, and not only like this. You can see here in the video, I close it. So before he's doing this move, he is doing this move. So it's like, I don't know, a little, yeah, we have to do it like a bit more to the bottom, and like so maybe. No, that's looking awful. So let me just do this real quick. Okay, let's move it a little up, and after that he's moving the weapon like, so let's copy the first frame, and then he's moving the weapon like, or he's holding the weapon like so. So see, he's ready to insert the new magazine. Yeah, maybe a little faster at the end. Okay, so also you can see here it's after that it's static, but we will do this at the pretty end, because we want to animate our left hand first and the magazine first. So let's just grab our magazine here. So at this point we start, and the magazine will fall out. So let's copy the first frame to this point, go a little keyframes further, maybe to this, and then set the orientation to local. Press G and oh no, okay. So yeah, G and Y, and just push the magazine out. Okay, so you can see it's not coming. So when you do it like this, it's not that. Yeah, we have to move it like a little to this side. Okay, so now you can see we have to push it more. Okay. So you can't really see it, but yeah, we still do it because you can see it here. Okay, so after that, what we're going to do is here, and when the magazine is out, we basically do after that frame, we go into the next frame, and then we're gonna start and add a bone constraint for the magazine and a child of our armature and the hand L. Set inverse, and yeah, now you can see it's flying around, so set inverse here. And what we're gonna do is at the start we set the influence to 0, and then the magazine will fall out, and then this frame it's still 0, so let's set the keyframe here and go one frame further, and then set the influence to 1, and yeah. Okay, so let's move it onto our hand, and now let's see if it works. Yeah. Okay, so the magazine fall out, and after that frame we attached it to our hand. So let's post our hand correctly. So let's look in the video again. Don't do it like exactly in the video, but let's do it a bit. Okay, so you can't really see it. Okay, so maybe for the right hand, let's push this a little more to the camera. And then this little more here. It's looking not that good. No, so let's undo that. Okay, so let's pose our right hand correctly. It's basically pretty easy. So when our magazine is not attached, we go here and start positioning our hand. So it's pretty easy. Want to grab it from the bottom, like so, and then when the magazine is attached here in this frame, we just rotate our magazine properly. Okay, so that's good. So now let's do some more frames, and yeah, let's copy this to this position, and let's move the hand. Oh no, let's move the hand here first, so it's already under the weapon and in the right position. And then just move it up until the magazine is fully in the weapon. So let's do this a little faster. And also we have to animate our hands a little because they're clipping in the weapon. Okay. Yes. Okay, so the magazine is back in, and then after that, get our magazine again, one frame back, set the keyframe, one frame further, set the influence to 0. Okay, so you can see when we set the influence to 0, the magazine starts moving. So how do we do that? We go to influence and just select this And now here is it attached, and here it's not. Oh, it's also attached. Oh, because we have to set a keyframe. Yeah. So here and keyframe. So yeah, but it's still moving. Okay, so like so. Yeah. No. What? Okay. It's still moving, I guess. I don't know why. Because press the button, disable and keep transform. Okay, so then just put it into the right position. So let's copy it from the first frame. Okay, and we already see we have to rotate our hand also right. Okay, so let's animate the thumb again. And then go back to the first frame. And here also. So the end is too fast. Oh no, maybe not. You just have to, yeah. So you can see here, this is a pretty fast reload. I don't know. Maybe some of you like this, or maybe not. So what we're just gonna do at the end, you can see our hands are moving still, so it's static. But you can see it's moving from this to this, so we just move our weapon a little like so, then go more frames further, move again and again, so it has a little realistic fade at the end. Yeah, it needs to be fast at the beginning and then gets slower at the end. Okay, so let's do this more to that rotation. So, and then copy the first frame again and put it here. Yeah, it's too fast. This is too fast. So, to try this, not that much. Okay, I don't know, it's not the best real animation I made, but I'm fine with that. So that's FP Desert Eagle. Press OK. And import it into Unreal. So first person mesh, first person arms animations, and here that eagle reload. The skeleton is our arm skeleton. So let's create a montage here. Let's set the blend time to 0, 1. And let's go into the FP character. And in the player input graph, just keyboard R, or just keyboard and select the R key. And we just get our FP arms, play montage, and the montage is the reload. So let's see this first. Oh, so we have to set the group to arms. Okay, so now you can see our reload animation is playing, but the left arm is too fast, or the left hand. Okay, so let's do it like this. So re-import. Yeah. And also the right hand is too fast. So let's move this this little bit. Oops, I just have to enable auto keying. I don't know, I'm not happy with that, but I'm sure you will create better reload animations than me. Yeah, it's not that good. Sorry, but yeah, it's just for the tutorial, so I hope you see now how to create reload animations. And also we have to do something. The Desert Eagle itself, we have to export the animation for the Desert Eagle also. So select the armature of the Desert Eagle, file, export, FBX, and then go to weapon, Desert Eagle underscore reload anim. Selected objects, geometry smoothing edge, armature at leaf bones, so untick at leaf bones, and back animations is true. Export. And first person weapons, mesh, Desert Eagle, animations, and let's import that at the end. So here it is, Desert Eagle skeleton, but also we have two now, so which is the right one? This is the right one, so let's delete this. So let's enable root motion and force root lock. yeah. So let's copy that. And yeah, play animation and get our Desert Eagle reload. Okay. Yeah. It's not bad, it's not good. I don't know. I hope you like your animations and you create better ones. But this was the tutorial. See you in the next part and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.